What's going on, everybody? Welcome to WayneTech. I'm Wayneko, your host for today.
I'm Mr. Techbot. That didn't sound right.
That
How do
did
you
sound
say
right.
it? How do you say it?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Mr.
Everybody's
Tech,
got their catchphrase. What's your catchphrase?
do what you like, do what you love, and
Do what you like, do what you love. I'm Mr.
unleash.
Techbot. Oh, I still did it wrong. Why did you
Still
tell me
there
the
wrong.
whole
You've
thing?
got to unleash your inner
Oh, unleash your inner nerd.
nerd. Switch.
Whatever. How are you doing today, brother?
What's up, man? Oh man, what a day! What a day! I know. Yeah, I'm feeling about that same way today. Something in the air. What's funny is it's nice and sunny coming home, and then I just after I came home, I was up here in the office, and it just started pouring. Like, where the hell did that come from?
What do you mean? Started pouring in Florida?
Oh, I mean, we get that normal. That's normally that's common for the rainy months where in the summertime you can set your watch to it. But this is much later in the day, and it just started pouring out of nowhere. Sun was still out, but it was pouring. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I mean, so I would like to feel like I have some sympathy for you. I mean, I really would. I'd like to say, Chris, it's just bad that it's raining in Florida at 70 degrees. But then I remembered I looked out my window earlier and it was 40 degrees with ice falling out of the sky. So I'm thinking that I'm not going to be able to get behind your it's raining ordeal there. I mean, I'm just thinking that that's not going to happen. I
It's
see that
rough
we got
for
our
us
favorite
down here.
trolls.
It's rough for us down here in Florida.
I
Damn it.
know. I know. I get
The
it.
only benefit is it's April, so that means the snowbirds are finally leaving and going back up all to y'all area
What do you
and
mean
getting out of
snowbirds?
Florida.
What's a snowbird?
A snowbird?
What's a snowbird? Never heard of a
Snowbird is a
snowbird.
bunch of old retired people that live up north during the normal months, and during the cold months they come down here to Florida and make our roads much more dangerous.
You mean all the rich folks leave the north, come down to the south.
Rich old people.
Right. Anyways, if you're in that chat and you haven't hit that thumbs up already, I don't even know what's wrong with you. I'm trying to figure it out at this very moment why the thumbs up are only 4 right now. You should go ahead and help us out with the algorithm. Hit the thumbs up real quick, just as many times as you possibly can. Just keep hitting it. I don't know how many times you can hit it. I think it only lets you hit it once, but if you continue to try, who knows what'll happen. How have you been doing? Picked up any new pops lately? What you got going on?
I have not picked up anything lately, to be honest with you. I've been meaning to get out because I heard we've had some new releases at Target. Some they're getting rid of some stuff, and I haven't been able to get out this week. It's been actually absolutely crazy. With it being about 5 weeks away and vacation coming up, much needed week off of vacation, which WayneTech will still happen, but there will be a
Remotely.
substitute for me.
Oh, we got a substitute coming in?
Yeah,
Oh, we got us a ringer coming in. I
and I haven't even told. I've already
I don't
set it
know.
up.
I
I've
don't
already set
know.
it up, but I have not told Wayne
I,
who it is.
I don't know who it is. Not a single clue. Don't know who it is. Not a singular
And Wayne may
clue.
not know. I may not even tell him until the day of.
I hope not. I hope I find out the day of. That's the way I like to do it. That is
But
definitely what I
nonetheless, I will say he is a great friend of the channels, and he has been on here before as a guest.
So there's you haven't picked up any new pops, nothing like that.
Now I do have a box still. I was trying to reorganize a little bit on some of these shelves this weekend, and it didn't go that well. I started, and then I looked at my shelf and I said, no.
So I made a video a few weeks, not even a few weeks, I think it was a few months ago now, talking about how this is like the year of the chases, right? And I don't think everybody believed me in that video because I kind of said that I found more chases this year than I had my entire it was that month. I want to say that I found more that month than I have the entire time that I've been collecting. And I think now I've been collecting pops for about 4 years is how long
Wow.
I think I've been collecting them. And this year, I just find more and more and more and more, almost to the point that I feel like maybe we're diminishing the value of the chase just a little bit at this point. So I got a video coming up probably here in a few weeks, and I'm going to talk about that again, and I'm going to like bring out the whole the whole cart of chase pops that I've picked up in the last month. I mean, they are just everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't had. I don't think I've gotten a chase in a long time. I think really, if I look at my collection, I think really the only like chase that I actually even keep, and you can't even really see him because he's kind of he's up above the box, which is my Jack Torrent chase.
Right,
Other
right.
than
Yeah,
that, I really haven't had a ton of chases.
Did you do a video about the Jack Torrent chase?
Yeah. I pulled that from a mystery box.
What mystery box you pulled that from?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
What do you mean?
You guys are gonna have to go cycle through all the Funko videos that I've done in order to figure out which one I did because I don't remember. Your guess is as good as mine.
You didn't put on there Jack Torrent chase or
I don't think so.
what do you mean you don't think so?
Well, back then I didn't put it because I didn't want you to know it was in mystery boxes, so I didn't always put. Yeah, I rarely put what was in the boxes, just where I got them from and stuff like that. But I really don't remember where I got that one from.
You didn't like put it all over it, like no.
It might have been Unlock the Con. It very well might have been Unlock the Con that I got that from. I can't remember.
Right. I don't. We need a fact checker over there to tell me if he's right.
But it's definitely one of my absolute favorite pops that I have. Plus, especially since some of you guys know that if you guys have been watching the show forever, the common Jack Torrent was my very first pop.
Common Jack. So let's hit that chat real quick. I see that we got some really cool people sitting over the chat. I see that we've had some new people pop up over
nice
there.
And early in, we had Miss Christina Payne, best mom in the business,
awesome.
as well as Jesse Lou Comics and Pops. Packages are starting to make their way, so hopefully Jesse Lou got his package up pretty soon. Yours, however, is coming soon. We're trying to figure out a great way to package it without problems.
What do you mean? I got a package coming?
I can't tell you. I can't say what it is because
it's Twizzlers. I know what it is. It's Twizzlers.
Yes,
exactly. It's Twizzlers.
So
Fireballs.
We're trying to make sure it gets there.
Send me Fireballs.
But other people have gotten into it, and if you are also, I want to thank you guys for being very, very patient with me the past couple of months with shipping. It's been a real problem. Just trying to get everything together, get everything shipped. So I really appreciate it. I'm getting all that together right now. That's why I didn't do a member giveaway this month because I want to make sure I get all my shippings out before the next giveaway and go from there. So thank you guys for being very patient with me. But I did think of one thing, mind you, before I get back to this chat out. There's some items I'm going to talk about on Disney News that might be giveaway items for the next month. But, my big giveaway item for last month, if any of you guys made it to the chat, that actually Simon won it. It was a vintage, Magic Kingdom board game. Originally, I thought, man, this is kind of a cool giveaway, right? Not when you got to ship it to Canada. I mean, but so yes, there will be you guys when you guys come because remember I only do giveaways on my member live that I do public, but it's only on my member live. I'm gonna go smaller items this time, and there will be a new rule as far as out of U.S. territory shipping situations.
What do you mean?
My wife and I had to sit down and I have a new layover that shows my details, but yeah, unfortunately, just because of everything. Anyways, back to chat out.
Yes, Lou, what is up, brother? What is up?
We got Hail to the Kingdom. What's going on, buddy? Chase's Kingdom in the house. You remember this week? I think last week he had date night, so he wasn't able to come on by. Of course, we got the Floridian Nerd channel. He knows my problems out here in Florida with this weather we have.
I told you I'm not going to hear
it. We got Zach Bonifer in the house. What's going on, buddy? Of course, we got Wayne's wife in the house. And then, of course, Top Shelf, Creme de la
Creme.
What else we got in here? There's Simon. I knew I thought I saw Simon.
I knew I seen Simon.
We've got Ong Pong
On
TV.
Pong TV. Yes.
Never heard of him before, but hey, welcome on
What
by.
is up? What is up?
I think we are. I think we're caught up actually.
Do we catch everybody's in
I think
chat?
so.
Do you have a box to unbox today?
I do have that. My very, very, very last, pop in the box.
What do you mean your very last pop in the
Remember that pile I used to talk to you about that had a huge pile of boxes? I've now gone through all of them.
How could you have possibly gone through all of them? I'm seriously concerned about your dedication here. I really am. I know the gas prices are getting expensive, right? But I just didn't know that they were getting that expensive. So this is going to be one of the Entertainment Earth mystery boxes. You know how I feel about Entertainment Earth. They send me so many of them individually that I don't really know what's in them after a while. It's just a box at this point. I think that this was in soda. I mean, I don't really know though. Oh, look at that. Am I right? Am I right? What?
This is a soda. Again, not really packaged on one end, just has a bunch of paper around
Yeah. So this one is going to be Kong from King Kong and Godzilla. I don't remember how many piece run this is. This is going to be a 12,500 piece run. He does have a chase variant, which means there's going to be 2,500 of them that are going to be chase variants. The cans are always look exactly the same, with the exception of who's on them and the color that they are.
and the fake number that's on the side of them, because I actually tripled that by how many different countries they sent it to.
Hey, so I kind of have a question about the number that's on there anymore, right? Because I thought about this here recently. So if you have one at a con that's a 5,000 piece run, but at the con it has a store exclusive, does the store exclusive get 5,000 pieces as well? Or is there just 500 pieces at the con? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really see how you could have a 5,000 piece run at a con and then have Hot Topic as the exclusive. What I mean, because how many would you get to a store? One per store? I mean, think about that mathematically. The other day I was thinking about this mathematically as I was doing my WonderCon hunt, which will drop this Friday. Mathematically, I was really trying to roll this in my head as to how many they could have had at the con versus how many they would have had at the store. And it doesn't make mathematically, it doesn't make sense that you could sell them at a con and at the store when they're that limited of a run. I mean, you would have had to have had one per store and then maybe skip some of the stores. I mean, I don't know exactly how many stores are out there, but I'll check it out here in a second. I really like the sodas. I don't so much like looking at the Pog though before I get him open, because we know that Funko's track record's not that great. I mean, we know
that up before
they mess up just like everybody else in this world. They're human just like the rest of us. Zach, how are you doing today, brother? How are you doing today? Let's see. Is this the Chase variant? I don't know.
Was the Chase flock?
I doubt it though. Let's see.
No, that's a common.
All right, so I think that maybe
I think the Chase was flocked on that one.
I think that maybe my luck has run out in these guys. It's a really cool pop, though. I love how he has like the battle scars on him. I still have not seen this movie, so I'm thinking at some point maybe I should watch the movie.
That movie was really good. Kong versus Godzilla.
Right, I still haven't seen it. The Pog's pretty cool. I don't ever leave my Pogs out because I'm afraid that the sun will actually like sun damage them. So I don't take them out. I mean, so I leave them in the can. I know a lot of people like this playing that Pog.
I leave them in the can.
I'm afraid that they're going to get sun damage, and I know you know what I mean. Anytime you have paper or something that's left in direct sunlight, or even like by a window long enough, I mean, they lose their color, right? It's like the sun sucked the color out of it. So I don't like doing it because I'm afraid that it's going to lose its color. I see that Simon says he says that I also question it. Look, I try not to question them here recently because we know that Funko is going to be Funko, and no matter what happens, Funko is just going to be Funko. Funko Fantastic Ninja Turtle. What is going on?
Forgot. Hello. How are you?
How are you? I mean, so look, some of y'all's names are creative. I see what you're doing.
Now, there is one that did come out this week. Now, mind you, I don't shop at this location very often. I might just have to order it online. That did come out because I remember my wife would tell you, I was sitting there and I was like, man, why the hell did this have to come out? And why was it a Hot Topic exclusive? if anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know I gotta be talking about the Moon Knight glow in the dark
What do you mean?
Funko Pop. Have you seen this?
I don't know. Let me see it.
Let me bring it up on the screen.
All right, so this is what I wanted to see. Is I wanted to know how many box lunch stores are out there, and I guess I'm not really getting a direct answer, and without knowing exactly what to plug in. Oh yeah, dude. So there's 189 stores in the United States. So that's not as many as I thought there was. That is really cool. So is that a Hot Topic exclusive? So
Yeah,
is this
this one's
just
the glow in the dark's Hot Topic exclusive.
so is this just the pop, or is this the pop and the comic duo? Because I like the pop and comic duo.
As far as I know, this is just the pop. Now you had, of course. Now what I do like about the common. I actually almost want both, to be 1,000% honest with you, because when you look at this, you have these really nice accents of gold right in here along his outfit that look really really cool, that you're not really gonna see when you got the glow in the dark. I mean, it's there, but I don't know. To me, it pops. I'd have to see. I would assume that probably the when it's not going dark, it's gonna look just like the other one. But I like how the entire thing glows in the dark and not just one little, like him holding a moon.
So is this Moon Knight a series that they're about to come out with? Is that what's
It's
going
already
on
started.
here?
It already had the first episode last Wednesday. There was a lot of, what it is remember how when WandaVision came out, the first 2 episodes, and everyone was kind of like dogging it,
Right.
because they dogged this one a little bit, but you got to remember, guys, this is a 6-series origin story essentially item here. So they're gonna mash everything in together, and if you know the comics at all, it took Steven a while to realize he had multiple personalities before he found out Mark Spector was in there. And but you only see Moon Knight at the very very end of the first episode. Second episode comes out tomorrow. Can't wait to check that one out.
All right. So this is what I'm going to say about this one, because I've been kind of looking at these recently, and I thought maybe that it was coming from a show, and I wasn't 100% sure because I really haven't been keeping up with Marvel that much lately. It just busy. Nothing personal, just been super busy. Remember when we were all sleeping on the Loki? Do you remember that? I mean, because we were all kind of sleeping on Loki. Loki started, they releasing the pops, and everybody was like, I don't really know if I want them. The Funko Shop exclusive actually sat there for like a solid 12 hours. The one where he's holding the where is it? What's that cube called?
Oh, the Tesseract.
Tesseract. So he's holding the Tesseract, and I even said I didn't get it. It was one of them that I was like, I didn't get it. But it sat there a while, right? And I should have picked it up. But then after they were all sold out and the show was over and all of them went way up in price, everybody was like, oh man, I was going to get those. Do not do that with these. If you think that maybe you want some trade bait, or maybe you just want to flip it, or maybe you just will need to add it to your collection, or maybe you're on the fence if you're adding it to your collection, just don't. Go ahead and add these to your collection and then figure out what you're doing.
This is going to be a real hot one, especially I like the pose of him kind of kicking.
Right. Well, they're not going to go down in value. I mean, it's the Entertainment Earth has one, Hot Topic has one. I don't know if anybody else has an exclusive right now, but they're not going to go down. So if anything happens, just sell it and make a few dollars. But if you have that thought, it might go in my collection, you need to go ahead and pick it up.
Did you just notice this over here real fast? That hello, how are you is actually K Titus.
Yeah, I was kind of.
I haven't seen K Titus in a long time. Hopefully you're doing good, my friend.
It's been a while. I really hope that he's doing good. It's always good to see your old followers and your old OGs. That's always really cool. I see that we got lit. I feel like that's a trap.
Lit Terps.
Does
anyone know what the PPG of the die-cast Captain America? I don't know. I would think Chase is usually someone on there that know what.
Yeah, Chase is normally on top of those. So what do you have in the box? What do you got? What do you got for us?
I forgot to grab it.
What do you got in this box for us? Because I got to know what's in this box.
My last box, and now I'm gonna have
Last
to go start
box.
looking for something
It's like you said,
because
my last
I
box
get
of
no more
pizza.
boxes behind my desk anymore.
He said I got my last. The fool got my last. You know
I
what?
got three pops.
I'm a little salty with Chase that he never sent me a Batman pizza. Now that I think about this, he sent you a Batman pizza. I didn't get a Batman pizza. I'm a little salty about this at this moment.
We got actually this is a good one because this actually adds to my collection. The Kenya, um,
Pops around the world,
the small. It's a small world.
right? They're pretty cool.
We got Kenya in here. We've got Frank.
What else?
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, that's a good one. Have you seen that movie?
Oh yes, fantastic.
That movie's just epic.
Fantastic
Epic movie.
And then for the last one, we've got Rainbow Mickey.
Rainbow Mickey. So that's gonna be the Pride Mickey.
The Pride Mickey, yep.
Yeah, I'd like the Pride Pops. I've got a lot of the Pride Pops. I'm probably only missing a couple.
Yeah, actually, that's probably my first one, but that's probably it's Mickey is probably a good first one to have.
It's definitely a good one to have, and there's so many of them out there. So I have Ursula, Wally, Stitch. I mean Tina from Bob's Burgers. I mean Mickey, Batman, a couple of the Batmans. I mean there's some really cool ones out there. And look, they're about to start dropping the Pride Pops, and that's actually something that we're going to be talking about here in a minute. We're going to talk about the Make-A-Wish, the Pride Pops. They just opened a new store. We're going to talk about that one here in a little bit. They dropped the new Guardians of the Galaxy piece. It's going to be coming out. I want to talk about the WonderCon a little bit. I don't know if you did anything with that. We got a lot of really cool stuff to talk about. So check this out. I got one for you. Did you pick up any of the Make-A-Wish Pops that they recently came out?
No, I watched everybody pick them up and stuff like that, and I have not gotten any. I would like to. I would like to find some, but I didn't pre-order them or anything like that. The Spider-Man one is pretty hot though.
So there's still some of them out there. I mean, you can go to Entertainment Earth at this moment. They still, all of them have sold out on the Funko website, but they do have like 4 of them over on Entertainment Earth. They're still there. I mean, they have them for pre-order, so it's probably going to take a little while before you can get your hands on them if you do go over there and order them. And then they have this discount going on right now. You'll have to go check out my post that I put online. It's spring something 22, so it'll give you free shipping if you do go over there and pick those up. Link right down in the description below. But they do have about 4 of them that are still there that you can pre-order. They're just going to probably take you a little longer to get your hands on than if you got them out of the Funko shop. So the Spider-Man is really cool. It's one of my favorites. I mean, that they have over there at this moment. And you say that you didn't pick them up, but we've seen them, right? I mean, you've seen them.
Yes, I know. I think Jesse Lou posted up some pictures that he got that one. I mean, I like a lot of them. I mean, the Spider-Man's hot. That Cheshire Cat one is a translucent model or translucent. I mean, I have the same one on the shelf, just not blue. So that one's really cool. Mickey Minis, really cool. There's a lot of them I really like.
You know me, that anytime that they have like a cause behind them, I tend to get behind them a little bit more, right? So I get behind the breast cancer awareness pops. I get behind the Pride Pops. I get behind the Make-A-Wish Now Pops. I get behind the ones that have a cause to them, right? Because to me, that's just it feels better, right, to get behind these. This one is really cool. So I actually have all of them that I'm about to show you. I have on pre-order, and then Justin picked up the Hot Topic and the box lunch exclusive for me today because I was working and I couldn't leave. So he went and hooked me up because they dropped them today as well. So I got those 2 that I'll be unboxing here soon. The Cheshire Cat is one of the hottest ones. I think it's one of the hottest ones. Now,
Mickey Minis. Like I said, I like, even though these are, it's a couple things. I guarantee you, a lot of you guys have these same exact pops on your shelf, more than likely. But because it's blue, it's for a good cause. It's for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Plus, I'm digging the blue.
I am. It's a metallic blue. I'm super into it. Florida nerd, truly appreciate you. So it's spring free 2020. 20. Did I say 2020? 22. Why did I say 2020? Anyways, it's been a long day. So the Mickey is actually the box lunch exclusive. So there's a Mickey and Minnie, but the Mickey is the box lunch exclusive. the mini doesn't have an exclusive, but she should have. I mean, she should have, in my opinion. I think the Cheshire Cat should have been an exclusive too. BB-8 to me is just eh. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean it's BBA. I mean he's normally orange and white anyway. So
To
yeah.
100% like full disclosure, I did not pre-order the BB-8. It's just
A Stormtrooper though.
It's just to me. So this one's just to me. I didn't really get behind it. I don't know.
Sully's cool.
Sully is really cool. Now this is not really a pop that fits in my collection, but it's gonna fit in my collection now because I did pre-order this one too because I thought, man, this guy is really cool. So,
Yeah.
but then the Winnie the Pooh is the Hot Topic exclusive, which has went way up in price, just like the Mickey. I think the last time I seen
you
it,
all knew that one was going to anyway.
the Mickey last time I seen it, they're asking like 50 for it on whatnot. These are honestly not pops that I think are going to come back down in value. This kind of reminds me of Funko mid this time last year when everything they made and dropped was $50 plus once it hit the secondary market.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these remind me of. I mean, this brought that same kind of
this
hype.
so far seems to be the biggest drop they've had in months, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, this one kind of brought that same kind of hype, right? That you felt with this. But check this out. I want you to think about this for a second, right? So all of the pops sold out on the Funko site with the exception of Iron Man. Iron Man took hours to sell out, which was a Funko Shop exclusive. So the Funko Shop exclusive took much longer than the common pops did to sell out. I was amazed, but that goes back. Me and you have said this over and over and over. They put that sticker on the pops that they know are going to have a hard time selling.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the blue Iron Man looks cool. Again, we've already pointed out they're all regurgitated molds. I mean, if you're an Iron Man collector, then you're gonna have to have this one in your collection. But yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm surprised that kind of sold. I mean, I could see that if maybe they did it with BB-8, but yeah, Iron Man, I'm kind of surprised with that one.
I think it was the mold itself. It's a fairly old Iron Man, so it was kind of blocky. It doesn't look that great in my opinion. It's one of the Iron Man that was the older OG Iron Man that I didn't really like. So I think that had a lot to do with it. And they also have released a lot of the Iron Man stuff. I mean, they're constantly,
they've been doing a lot of Iron Man.
Constantly throwing it in your face again and again and again. But I want you to check this one out. So Entertainment Earth also has an exclusive, and if you're into wrestling, you're going to be into this guy. It is going to be the
Macho
Metallic
Man
King Macho Man Randy Savage. what did he used to say? Snap it to a slim jim. Oh yeah. So this one is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. It's like $14.99 or something to that effect, and I wanted to show you that one while we were sitting there and talking about it. Funko right now does have a sale going on. They have like 20% off. It's only on like the Paka Pakas and a few of the other items. So if you're into the Paka Pakas and you just don't want to pay full price, go check those out.
They also have those, and I see it right here on their Twitter, those really cool soup troop. I always thought those things were kind of cute.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the Paka Pakas.
Yeah,
those are all kind of Paka Pakas, right? They got the little soup guys and the toilet ninjas, and all of those are kind of the Paka Paka line, right? So
they're fun.
If you just wanted to pick those up and you didn't want to pay, like, I think they're $7.99 or $8.99. I think right now you can pick them up for $5.99. I still think that's kind of expensive. But if you don't think that's expensive, they're there at this moment to go pick up. Funko just recently opened a store in Dubai.
Really, Dubai?
Dubai. I want you to think about that now. With all the places
they could have gone
in the United States that they could have, like anywhere in Indiana. I mean, just throwing that out there. Anywhere in Indiana, they could have opened a store. Not so much Florida. I understand that you don't want to go down there with the Florida people. I get it. But
hey, and we get some of the big stores down here to Orlando. Why we
Anywhere.
can't get a Funko store? I mean,
Anywhere.
there's a perfect spot down at Disney Springs for a Funko store, and they just won't do it.
anywhere but Dubai you could have went. I mean, there's just the possibilities are just endless.
I don't get that one.
But we went to Dubai. Hey, look, hats off to you for having the money to open a shop in Dubai. That had to be just really expensive.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so hats off for that one. And then there's the CEO, not the what's the other guy? The Mariotti, what's his name? Something Mariotti.
Bonehead.
Huh? Something Mariotti. He just recently put his California house up on the market for $39 million with his custom Star Wars theater. So if you just have an extra $39 million laying around somewhere and you just want a custom Star Wars theater, pick that up, throw me a plane ticket. We'll come hang out. We'll watch some Star Wars movies. I mean, just in case that's something that you want to do.
Or you could just, I was watching this video this past weekend on a well-known Disney YouTuber called Tim Tracker, and he got invited to go. He didn't stay there because I couldn't at the time. They had other things planned, but this was a 10-bedroom house. It was all custom to Florida. However, when you get to the upstairs and you get to the movie room, it was like full like Star Wars. Open the door sideways. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. 2-room Harry Potter. So forget that $39,000 nonsense. Just come on down here to Florida. Check out that 10-bedroom. Actually, screw it. We'll just pile a whole bunch of YouTubers into this 10-bedroom house and we'll have fun with that.
I'm with you, 100% with you. We'll get some Nerf guns and all that good stuff. We'll have tons of fun. Now, I'm going to bring up the fact that remember that they're currently in a lawsuit at this moment. The shareholders are in a lawsuit with Brian and the other Mariotti guy, whatever their names are. Anytime people start selling a $39 million custom home and they're in a lawsuit, kind of throws red flags. It kind of throws red flags at me. Yeah. That something is going on that we're unaware of. Now, I don't know that, simply speculation, but I seen that, and that was the first thing I thought about, is that they are currently like held up in litigations, and he's selling his $39 million home. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there is something to think about, right? Just a little bit to think about, right? Just a little bit. Guardians of the Galaxy. Here, I'm gonna get that one pulled up here in a second, and we'll talk about that because you're gonna know more about that one than I am. Funko was named the 5th most trusted company by News Weekly. I don't know if you know that. Is that anything to talk about? 5th most trusted.
No, because company? I think that's full of crap.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I maybe they're talking on a business side with their licensing or something. I don't really know where they're coming from on that. As any good collector knows, there's a very big love-hate relationship when it comes to Funko. And, you love them, you hate them, you love them, and you keep going back. It just is what it is. But, I mean, just like Jesse said, fake news. I don't know. I wouldn't put it up there.
You wouldn't put what up there?
I would put him in the top 5.
You wouldn't put him in the top 5. Jesse Lou said fake news. Is that what he just said? Jesse Lou, did you say fake news? He didn't say fake news, did he?
Fake news.
He didn't say fake news.
Did you get that article off the Onion?
No, I just sit here and then I look at the news and then I just kind of go from there. I just read it. Just for some reason, I have this ability to read.
I did get a funny text probably on a couple hours before the show from Chase. Because I guess that the bumbling boneheads were on did a live earlier from Funko showing off the Boba diecast, showing that there are not bobbleheads. But I can't watch those two idiots.
What do you mean showing that they're not bobbleheads?
They're not bobbleheads.
They have to be. It says it on the can.
No, for the diecast.
Oh, the diecast. Well, I told you I think that they got around something with the diecast, right? I felt like they were able to dodge the fact that it's not plastic, right? I mean, it's a metal figure that I think that you could like rewrap what you've got going on. They were getting in trouble with the fact that they took a plastic figure and their what do you call that? their rights to it was the fact that it was a bobblehead. And they, and then there was some controversy between them and Mattel and Hasbro about who had the rights to what, and that's why you'd seen them then go back to them all being bobbleheads. And I think there's one or two that are actually not bobbleheads in Star Wars that are astronomically high in price because they're not bobbleheads.
Yeah.
But they're all bobbleheads. This is the latest piece from Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you remember this one? So this is that set that all plugs together to make one big set.
The seats, yes.
Yeah. So who is this?
This is Mantis.
This is Mantis. Makes no.
Yeah, she became part of the crew on Guardians of the Galaxy 2. She was with Ego at the time, and she was helping him stay asleep, and she can kind of read minds and shit.
I bet she can read minds. But anyway, she is a Walmart exclusive. It looks like she is like behind the controls. I don't.
Well, they're all supposed to be. It's kind of like supposed to be the how the Milano sits. It actually has 6 seats up front and kind of sits stadium style. Now this series I like because I would actually take this out and display this because how it sits, it's kind of stadium style. So I mean, I think this would display really, really well.
Do you think this one would be a cool display?
I think so.
I think that if you had the shelf space and then if you were going to collect it, this one, I think you're right. It would be a cool display, but I think everybody needs to remember that by the time you get this one fully displayed, so you have 6 there times 30. I mean, you're gonna have a few dollars tied up in it. I mean, it's not going to be a cheap one by the time you're done.
Yes. But Chris Rock 04, only if that becomes a Funko movie award moment where you have to have Will Smith smacking Chris Rock Funko at the same time.
No.
It's the only way that would work.
No. You can't have any of that going on. Simon, we truly, truly appreciate you, brother. And I haven't done this in a really long time, so I'm gonna have to do it. I might even have to do it a couple of times if we're being honest.
Damn!
I'm sorry. I had to go ahead. I had to get it out. I had to get it out of my system.
See, just like Quick Draw says, it's an Oscar Funko moment. I agree. I would buy that.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about it, but I have this like strange thing, right, to where I fear that we've gotten to a place in this world where a comedian can't tell a joke.
I agree with you.
And whether it's a good joke or a bad joke, I mean, I've been to a lot of like comic stand-ups, and I've been the victim of a lot of comic like where you were sitting too close to the stage, and it was your time to get roasted. I didn't jump on the stage.
Here's the thing. Whether you go to an Oscar show, there's going to be comics there. There's going to be people like Chris Rock there. Or whether you go to a comedy show itself. Here's the thing. Unwillingly, and not physically doing it, but you basically sign a contract with these actors saying, hey, I'm coming into your show. I'm paying to watch your show. And I'm okay with you making fun of me. That's just, that's how the silent contract works.
I'm so glad you said that, because that's what I was thinking. You signed the contract when you walked out there. You knew
the fact that you knew a comedian such as Chris Rock, who the only guy in Hollywood or even in entertainment business that he may not pick on is a guy like Eminem, because Eminem just goes after everybody. But come on, man. All right, really?
Now, let me throw another twist at you, because here's another twist. Now, let's say that was the Dwayne Rock Johnson standing up there, and he made that comment.
He made that same joke. He made that G.I. Jane joke, which was, I don't know, which side you want to take that as, back in the day, when, people took it as, I'm a man, so I can't tell. I bald head. I shaved my head when I was a kid. but I guess some people took that as back in the day GI Jane, or used to be like I guess a diss for a woman. I don't know, but I mean it was a kind-hearted joke. Yes, we know she's bald. Yes, we know she has an illness.
But we don't know if he knew
Everybody
that.
knows about it.
We don't know if he
Make
knew that.
light of your illness. Come on.
We don't know if he knew that though. We can't assume that he knew that. But this is what I want to say. I want you to change the person. I want you to put Dwayne Rock Johnson on the stage, and he makes the exact same comment, the exact same one. How much do you want to bet that Will Smith would have sat right in his seat?
Yeah, not done a damn thing.
It would not have. It waited 5 minutes after he was laughing to jump on. No, he wouldn't have done none of that. He went after him because he was a 4 foot tall, 100-pound guy. Come on, man. Come on. It's a joke. Anyways, I'm getting off that one.
Get off that one. But
getting off that one. It's just a joke. When sometimes we have to take things like a joke. I mean, it's just a joke. Regardless if he deserved it or not. It's just a joke. Anyways, the WonderCon. Did you order anything from WonderCon?
No.
Uh-oh.
There wasn't really anything that I liked.
I see the wheels spinning.
I don't remember all that was on WonderCon, but I don't remember. I remember when WonderCon came out, to me, it was just like a really, really bad collection of crap. To be honest with you, I mean, because those are the ones with the weird beagle, or like the weird, like, I don't know, heffalumps and woozles that we got stuck with. I don't know. I don't remember a whole lot that I thought on there was worth it.
So that's kind of my topic of Friday is I wonder, right? I wonder a lot when it comes to WonderCon. And I don't know if you remember this last year, it was kind of the same discussion. Last year it was kind of like, well, I wonder what happened. I wonder why, right? I wonder. So come the time that they're going to release the pops, I got the email, and I'm sure everybody else did, probably about 15 minutes prior to it. I pulled up my laptop. I got on. I said, well, I'll see what happens. I don't really think there's anything on here that I want, but I'll pull it up. So I'm watching the counter up top, and I'm normally like, when you're really wanting them in a con, you're constantly refreshing, right? You're like, refresh. I wasn't doing that. I said, when it hits 0, when it's dead 0, I'll refresh. That's when I'm going to refresh. And I'm doing some stuff on my phone, and I look up and it's dead 0. Now it could have been like that 10 seconds, could have been like that 20 seconds, could have been like that a minute. I don't really know. But I looked up and it was 0. I said, hit the refresh. Nothing. I said, what's odd? Hit the refresh again. Nothing. I said, I go to exclusives. The exclusives haven't changed. I said, scratching my head now. I said, this really doesn't make sense. So I go back to the email. I hit the link on the email. It takes me to it. I said, oh, that's kind of cool. Took me to one singular pop. The one singular pop. I said, So I typed in soda. Well, then suddenly all the sodas came up. I said, I put them in the cart. I went to the checkout.
You get the heffalump.
Check this out. No. I was going after Hades.
Oh.
I hit checkout. It said enter my card information. I said, okay, I'll enter my card information. This is what we do. It says incorrect card information. Enter again. I said, never had this happen before. Put my card information in again. This time I'm doing this. You know how you're like holding it up to the screen? I'm holding it up there to make sure. I'm like, yep, it's all correct. Hit it again. Incorrect card information. I said, what? So now I'm looking at it, and I'm going number by number now, one finger in it. And I look at it, and I match it, and I say, yeah, that's the right one. I hit pay. Incorrect card information. I said, what is going on? So I did this probably about 10 times, and every time it said incorrect card information, and I thought it probably charged my card 10 times. I thought, well, here we are. I'm going to get 10 charges over this one.
Oh, good Lord.
I just kept hitting again, right? I mean, because it kept saying that it's not there. After talking to a few people, it seems that I'm not the only person that had this issue. It seems that there was a lot of people that had the exact same issue. That the page wasn't working properly. If it did work, then it was.
You sure your wife didn't shut off the card?
She said my plan worked. Well, it was my card, so anyways. So I'm like, hey. So after talking to a few people, everybody was like, no, I've had those same problems. And then when I did get it to work, it did this. And when I got it to work, it did that. And by the time I could get it to work, it was all sold out. I was like, well, here we are again in WonderCon.
I wonder why they did this crap in the first place.
Wondering what happened.
I do remember the only one that I was halfway interested in was the Donald Duck.
So the Donald Duck was a hot topic. The Hades was a box lunch. There was those two were probably the only ones that I would have honestly even went after, to be completely honest, even though they had all of the stupid black light, whatever those things were on there, and some other really weak stuff. I mean, all of it to me is what we were saying a second ago with they put a sticker on stuff when they know it's not going to sell, right? I mean, they knew it wouldn't sell otherwise, so they put a sticker on it. Even I was after the Hades because I've been after Hades for so long. Every time I miss her somehow, I miss her at Hot Topic. I just can consistently miss this pop somehow, but it just refused to take my money, which is probably a good thing because I stayed out of trouble, you see, with the wifey here. So it just refused to take my money. It was hysterical. To see the hunt, though, make sure you go check out the channel Friday. It'll drop Friday. It's a really cool video. It was a lot of fun. You know, I've been having a lot of fun making those videos lately, but I was wondering if you had even attempted. I wonder, did anybody else here attempt? Did anyone attempt to even try and get anything? Because I've seen a lot of comments over there that said didn't even try, didn't even.
Yeah, a lot of people said they didn't even try. Zach said everyone had your card. Chase said he went to Discord and got one of the sodas and left.
I don't know. It was another one of those really strange, like Funko moves where they didn't have a, how they normally have a page for it, to where when you refresh, it all comes up on one page, or maybe it's not even on one page. Maybe it's on exclusives or something like that. They didn't. You had to physically like search these things to find them. It was really weird and then disjointed, as Funko often gets. I don't really know why they get disjointed, but it was disjointed as they often do. And it's a shame when it gets like that. And not that it affected me because I didn't really care, but I was confused. I mean, if you could only see the level of confusion on my face as I'm single finger punching the card in.
Now you can still buy, just looked right now. You can still buy the Good and Evil Donald Duck on hottopic.com for $30.
So that was a whole nother debacle, but I'm going to talk about that Friday. I mean, you'll have to go see me on Friday and talk about that one.
I'll have to see that one.
Yeah, the best thing about Discord is no refreshing. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about those links that they make like that. It's questionable. They are and they aren't, right? I mean, I see a place for them. I see as a collector where I like it. I see as a person where if maybe I was coming into it new, how maybe it gives us OGs an unfair advantage versus like the new people. So I don't know. I to each their own. I mean, I don't know how I feel about them. That's why I've never gotten behind them. I mean, but they work. I mean, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Is that they work. And the ring of death. I hate that ring of death. That stupid ring of death. I call it the crown of death. I hate that crown of death. That's what it is too. It's a little crown. And it's just got that wheel going to the crown of death. You get stuck into the crown of death and you're just done. Just done. Now, you know, with Pride Month coming up. When is Pride Month? Are we in Pride Month at this moment?
No, that's June.
So we know with Pride Month coming up, Funko is starting to release their Pride Pops. Here we are. So far, I've only seen this 3-pack. Let's get that added up there. So far, I have only seen this three pack that's going to be coming out into the Pride month, which is going to be Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Robin from DC. This is a Walmart exclusive 3-pack. It is $29.88, which you know how Walmart does those crazy like 88, 72, 44, 59, 50. No, there's never a 9, 52, 50 something, right? I I think it's kind of expensive, and I think that's why it's in the 3-pack, so that they could add a little bit more price to it.
I
What do
mean,
you
the only
think?
downside to this thing is it's DC characters.
That's another crazy. I'm thinking that we're gonna see more than just these DC characters at the end of the day. I think that there has to be more coming out. That's why they're releasing these early, because I felt the same way you did. It's only DC, but it's
Well,
always just DC characters.
the weird part about this is it's DC characters, and not only is it, I mean, it's like sidekick DC characters
Yeah,
and
I
one
guess
villain.
I was wondering like what felt so out of place with it, and I guess it is like
Yeah,
sidekick.
none of them are like main character items to begin with on it. I mean, Robin's a sidekick. Harley Quinn can hold her own, but she's basically without the Joker. She's I don't know, she's just crazy. And then you got Poison Ivy, who you can be a villain on her own, but I don't know. It seems to be lackluster. You're missing some at least one. Give them at least one main character of some sort, like the Flash or something. Can't see the seam on the glam shot. What's the seam?
I don't know.
I'm confused on that.
I was looking at that, so I don't know. Let's see. DC target. Yeah, so I don't know. They're a little different, and I don't know how to put them on.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Sorry. So they like the Hydro Dip DC Target line. They were hollow with cheap plastic, 2 pieces stuck together.
Yeah, I mean, most likely, and Funko has been going to more and more and more and more of that here lately. I mean, you notice that they don't even say like vinyl anymore, right? I mean, does this one say vinyl on it? I noticed.
No, it doesn't. So
Yeah,
this could be the hard plastic.
It does say vinyl, so it says vinyl there at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, it says vinyl figure. I mean, so every once in a while you'll like see that that's not on there. I mean, and when that's not on there, I think it's up to anybody as to what it's made out of, right? I mean, that's something that you see more and more and more of. You read about.
Les, I agree with you. Yes, there are books of just Harley doing her own thing and Poison Ivy doing her own thing. But I mean, you're still always going to associate Harley with the Joker at some point. I mean, yeah, Poison Ivy can hold her own, but yeah, Robin. I mean, that one just seems weird.
Well, they felt disjointed to me. I mean, they felt disjointed, and I couldn't figure out why until you said that it's the sidekicks. I mean, they're not necessarily sidekicks, but they're not main characters.
Yeah, they're not main characters.
I mean, they might have main appearances and they might have main segments, but we haven't seen a Harley Quinn movie. I mean, and
we did. Yeah, we did.
We see a Harley
Birds
Quinn
of Prey.
movie?
Birds
No,
of Prey.
didn't. Oh, that's right. I never watched that one.
It was all right. It just they could have done a hell of a lot more with the movie, to be honest with you. So it was very disappointing. But then again, that's common with most DC movies. Very disappointing in a lot of aspects. But I mean, so are the characters. But that again, that's just me being anti DC.
Well, I'm a DC fan, so I understand like the comments over here about DC. I mean, I am a DC fan. I mean, I love Batman, I love Robin, I love Harley Quinn. I'm not so much of a fan of Poison Ivy. I don't really remember a whole lot about Poison Ivy other than the few villain roles that she's played. There's just, to me, there's not that big of a fan base for Poison Ivy, but there must be, because there is a lot of Poison Ivy stuff coming out. Say what?
Either that or they're planning on giving Poison Ivy her own movie or something. I don't know. But yeah, I agree with you. There's been a lot of Poison Ivy movies, more pops that have come out.
Well, they've got the Earth Day Pops is going to be coming out. That's poison ivy. They've got some other poison ivy stuff that's coming out. They got this one that's coming out. I'm sure that you're also going to be able to get these in a single pack at some point. I mean, I don't think that they're just going to stay in that 3-pack. So there's a lot of poison ivy, and that tells me that there must be something poison ivy coming out. I was reading Chase's comment though, saying that they were going to change like Robin. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I'm not judging you.
Hey,
You be
to each
you.
his own. To each his
You
own.
be you, Robin.
I mean, not to say that even from the old Adam West versions of Robin, we all kind of had an idea that had to been the
Well, I mean,
story.
I think it was the tights that gave
It
us
was the
idea.
tights. Yeah, it was definitely the tights.
I
But
mean,
we're always kind of worried about Robin, and maybe this kind of answers. So that means if we're getting those, we should get a He-Man one too, right? Or is
I
that
mean,
a-
maybe.
or is that a low blow?
I don't think we're gonna get a He-Man one though. I mean, but they should. I mean, we get
A
Masters of
He-Man
the
and a
Universe.
She-Ra Pride Pop.
We get Masters of the Universe and everything else. I mean, so they might as well give us that one too. Sam says, "Who remembers that?" Simon says, "Who remembers SNL?" That's right. anyways, moving right along. I'm gonna move off of this one because I think that's way too funny. What do you have pulled up on that screen right there?
All right, we got some Disney news, and eventually one of these days I'm going to do a little cutout for the Disney news. But the big one this week is, of course, the at the stockholder meeting recently they did finally announce that Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, which is slated as the world's longest indoor coaster, will be making its debut on May 27th, 2022. However, with that being said, of course, coming up in the next month, usually the month of so sometime around the beginning. I'm hoping the dates haven't been officially announced yet, but I'm hoping it's not while I'm on vacation. But I'm gonna try to get my preview to try to go out with pass holders. I'm gonna hope again it's not part of my it's not while I'm over in Georgia. But I'm going to hope to get on it early on and check it out. And if they allow us to do cameras, I will definitely bring you guys along for it. But a lot of times with cast preview, I mean, not cast previews, with any previews, whether they're Club 33, they're cast, whether they're annual pass holders, anything of that nature. There are some that I've been to that, when Mickey and Minnie's came out, we had to put our phones, and they even made me put my watch into a plastic baggie and seal it up and carry it around with me until I got off of the ride and out of the building, and then we could open our bags back up. But there have been other times when I went to the preview for Pandora, and they encouraged us to take a lot of pictures, do hashtags, stuff like that. So it really, really all depends. And you never really know until you get there that day whether they're going to allow it. So we will definitely see. Stay tuned to see if I can get in on one of these previews. Otherwise, I will probably try to be there around the first week to try to get on. So that's a big new one. Now the ship is up. When I was there a couple weeks ago, I was able to get. I think I put it on Instagram. I'm pretty sure I put it on Instagram. I did get pictures of that ship, and it is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that ship is pretty cool. Some new merchandise coming out, and some of this stuff I might actually go find at for the my Donut Life membership giveaway at the end of the month. This is the new Moana Nuimu, and my kids love these Nuimus. Don't know where the name comes from, to be honest with you, but they're usually about $20 a piece, and then they have tons of different clothing collections to go along with it. So this is the newest one to release, which is Moana. Like you said, I think it said on there $21.99 for that one. What else we got up here? Of course, we got new Figment stuff for the International Flower and Garden Festival. Everyone goes crazy for Figment, although I think Remy's usually the host or the main character for Food and Wine. So Figment usually gets Flower and Garden. So definitely some stuff out here. Maybe some tumblers, maybe a coffee mug that may be in the small realm of giveaways for the members. So you got the Figment tumblers for $19, which those don't look too bad. And then this other one, this new Epcot one that just came out that I thought looked really, really cool. It is you know me, I'm not big on pins, but they have a limited edition 50th anniversary Epcot pin set, which is definitely kind of interesting. This one may be it, and I like they've already included the Guardians of the Galaxy to this set. So I thought that was kind of a pretty cool one. That downside is that actually, I'll say this right next to the first time I'm actually seeing the price. That will not be in the. I got to get a lot more members before we add that to the giveaway. But that pin, if you want that pin set, it retails for $99.99.
Disney has always been really big into pins, though. I mean, I'm surprised that they haven't made a deal with Figpen or one of those companies by now, because they've always been into the pins. I mean, that's something that Disney's always done.
Well, they've done the pin traders for many years,
right?
And stuff
yes,
like that.
That's what I was about to say. And people actually like collect these things and then they trade them throughout the park with each other. Insanity, just insanity.
Other new merchandise, Disney over at Alex and Annie, they have new princess jewelry by Alex and Annie. Of course, it looks like earrings, bracelets, stuff like that. Alex and Annie is well known for their bracelet style items, like jewelry. This Little Mermaid one runs for $54.99. So you got. I don't know. I personally, my wife has a lot of Alex and Annie's, and she's got the different ones with just the one pendant. I personally think those ones look cooler than these ones, in my own preference. I mean, I'm not a big jewelry guy by any means.
Chase, they do. So when they did the Fantasia and all of that, they had the Mickey that was in the Fantasia with the Fig Pens. Fig Pens has a lot of Disney stuff. Now, I don't necessarily know if that means Disney is selling it at their park, but I do know that Fig Pen has a lot of Disney pens.
Yeah, I mean, and that would make sense that they start doing that a lot more. I mean, that definitely seemed like it was a Fig Pin type of item. Now, another new item that is opening up at Epcot would be the new Connections Cafe. This, of course, is the replacement for the electric umbrella that was there since the opening day of Epcot. It had been completely replaced. The menu has been released already. And so this thing is supposed to be opening up very, very soon. I have not been able to find, and I don't know if this one has it, but I have not been able to find an opening date. But, man, they got landscapers and everything going out. This thing is opening soon. So, I would be interested to see all that information with that one. But they got some really, really cool items, completely different from what they used to have there. As well, so we're looking forward to seeing that come in, and so that's a big news. And the only other one that I'm gonna have to try, I'm gonna have to add this to my restaurant review. This is one of my absolute most favorite restaurants in Disney World, a location called Sanaa, which is over at the Animal Kingdom villas, Kidani Village. And it's African style food, and they used to have this like non-bread item, and with the butter chicken, it was so good. But apparently they've changed up their I guess the bread service is still there, which thankfully that's the best item there. But they've actually changed up their menu, so I'm gonna have to go over there and do a new review. Hopefully it still remains one of my most favorite restaurants because I love that location. Other than that, that's all I got for you for the Disney World news of the week.
Disney news of the week. Now check this out. I got something for you. Check this out.
And mind you, if you guys want any more news, that website did come from WDW News Today. Go ahead and check them out. They always have great information. This thing is awesome.
I thought that I had to go find it while we were talking there for a second. So this is going to be that comic moments that we've seen that you like out of the box. I like in the box, to each, and it's not even really a box. It's more of a sleeve. Let's call a duck a duck. It's not a box. It's not a box until it's a complete and can
It's a
hold
sleeve,
things in
yeah.
it. It's a sleeve.
Where I like taking them out of the sleeve.
I like to leave them in the
You like
sleeve.
to leave them in.
I feel like it adds something to it. So this is that one. This is one of them. Look, it's number 8. I don't know why it's number 8 at this moment. I've only seen a few of them that have come out. I mean, I know there's a lot of them out there, but they just haven't really like made it to the streets. So that one is pretty cool. What do you think about it?
I love it. If I can find it, I will absolutely grab it up right away. I think you can get it on Amazon right now.
Amazon, Entertainment Earth.
Yeah,
there's a lot
I think
of places.
you can order it on Amazon at the moment. Because I also have to pre-order my Goof Troop, or Goofy movie, one as well.
So I thought I'd blow back in this one real quick. We got that Poison Ivy. They have Robin in the middle for some reason. I think they did that. Maybe the other box was a mistake where they showed him at the end, but they have him in the middle of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Yes, and Wayne's wife, I do agree with you. Non-bread is Indian, but the bread service is unlike anything else. They have all different types of bread. Non is just one that is over there as well. Maybe if you guys, when you eventually get a chance to come on down, I'm gonna have to take you guys over to Sanaa.
This is a pop that pissed me off. so this is Gator, which is
one of the bonehead owners
Becker, which is Becker whatever from Instagram. Becker Eats or Becker whatever it is. Cool Boy Becker.
I can't stand those guys.
So this one is whatever his name is on that Pop TV. This is Gator, but Gator is a Funko HQ exclusive, and that's why it pisses me off, because I just can't stand the fact that these stores get their exclusives like Funko Hollywood, Funko HQ, and then we can't get them anywhere else.
Yeah, but do you really want this one?
I don't know. It says hashtag April Fools, so I don't know if it was actually a real pop or if they were just trolling everybody. I don't really know. I don't really know if it was a real pop or not. Now that I'm thinking about it, because it does say April Fools, they were probably just trolling everybody.
Could have been trolling us
with their 4 comments. Chase says he is getting this one, that he is right on it. I don't blame him. I would probably go get Gator too, to be honest. I would definitely get a Gator. Now I think this is the one that you were showing earlier.
The one I showed you. That's the common, and then that's the glow in the dark one.
So that thing is really cool, and they've been using that stand a lot. That acrylic stand where they kind of
but at least the way you see him like this, the way his feet comes out, stuff like that, it doesn't look like he has a stick up his ass.
Yeah, I mean it definitely doesn't look like they impaled him with a stick. That way it would float.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, it's really cool. I'm gonna have to check out the series. Have you been watching this series?
Yes, I watched the first one. Another great, and I think I jumped on to Chase's show not last week, the week before. Another one to look out for, and also get your collections going, because I swear to God, these pops are going to go up in price. Now that this series is finally going, is if you have Paramount Plus, that there is a new TV series called Halo after the Halo video game. This show is ridiculously good.
This is a GameStop exclusive Undertaker. He's going to be sitting on the coffin. Now, I don't know if that means he's a deluxe pop or what that means. I don't even know if that means he's
it's like an on stage moment that he did this before, didn't he?
I don't know. It says that this is going to be a closer look at the Undertaker coffin pop. WWE
I think it looks kind of cool.
GameStop exclusive. There's a few of the wrestling people that I really like. This actually is one of them that I did really like, kind of like the OG like Undertaker before it started getting super commercial. I think this one looks pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, this is probably a Chase pop. I mean, so Chase should probably get this pop and then call it himself. I mean, is probably what he should do there, because that's what that looks like to me. aka Little Monster. Good evening. How are you doing? It's good to see you in the house, man. We appreciate all of y'all coming and hanging out with us. So, what do you think about it? Is this a Chase's Kingdom?
I like this, and to be honest with you, I mean, I've only got one wrestling pop, but I might consider that. I mean, Undertaker's a classic character in the WWE universe.
I don't know who this guy is. He's
Eddie Guerrero. He passed away many years ago, but it was all he had started back when NWO was big. He started the LWO, the Latin World Order.
So this is another GameStop exclusive. I think we kind of see how this goes, right? When it comes to like video games, Pokemon, and wrestling, and anything that could have something to do with a video game, they kind of tend to lean toward being a GameStop exclusive. So this is one of the GameStop exclusives. I like the ride. I would almost like to get him and just take him out of the ride and then put something else there. Maybe a Funko, a Boba Fett.
It was funny. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, that would probably look pretty cool with Boba in there.
I mean, if I took this guy out and then put the Boba Fett in there,
it's a red car, put the red Boba in there.
Right. It's
that would be pretty awesome.
I mean, so I could see where this could be pretty cool. I don't know this guy, but I'm sure that if you did, you thought that was a pretty cool thing too. Chase is agreeing with me that was definitely a Chase's Kingdom pop. I mean, you should get you a coffin, and then you could be the what's that guy that shows up on your show? I can't think of his name at this moment.
Mr. Ugly.
Mr. Ugly shows up. You could do Mr. Ugly from the coffin. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Now, here's the Pops with Pride. Now, I heard you say the Stormtrooper, but for the life of me, I can't remember where the Stormtrooper is. He an exclusive? Was he not an exclusive?
I'm not sure. But I like the Stormtrooper. I thought the Stormtrooper.
Did they release him with the rest of them?
Quick. Sorry, I gotta put this one up. Quick Draw says, I will fight you if you put Boba Fett in that car.
He's going in there. He said, I will fight you.
The red Boba Fett would look awesome in that
he said,
car.
I'm going to fight you if you put Boba Fett in that car.
It sure is Mr. Sacco.
So, the Stormtrooper is a GameStop exclusive. I did not know that. I might have to go check out my local GameStop tomorrow and see if they have him in stock. They currently have the 10-inch squirrel there for me that's been there for like 3 days. They've probably sold it already because I didn't go and pick it up. So I'll probably go check them out.
Canada gets a much better game. I'm still pissed off about that.
That stupid red sticker.
Canada gets the cooler sticker.
I mean, that's just one dumb red sticker, right? I mean, what's up with that sticker? Just a round red sticker that says GameStop. I mean, it's just one stupid sticker.
GameStop has a never-ending period, apparently.
I mean, but at least the Canadian sticker looks a lot better. Maybe we can
get Simon. The Canadian one looks cool.
Maybe we can just get Simon to send us the stickers, so we'll take the GameStop sticker off.
Find a roll of them stickers and send them on down.
Yeah, we'll just take the GameStop sticker off and put the Canada sticker on his place. I mean, maybe that's the plan. So the Stormtrooper is an exclusive. I was thinking, man, I didn't see him anywhere. He almost had to be an exclusive. There's that Iron Man that they've just kind of ran into the ground. This poo to me is we knew that one was
going to be high because out of all of them, that was the only one that had a third color, essentially.
We know that it's regurgitated. I mean, we all get it. This is just hit Hot Topic like 2 times that I know of. They've hit the regular version, they've hit the diamond version. Now this is the third one. They hit it with the Make-A-Wish version. I get it.
The color scheme is awesome with a little hint of yellow.
That thing is so cool. That thing is just so cool. I'm gonna have to hit Justin up when we get off to make sure that I can swing by and pick that one up tomorrow. That thing that's just epic, and that one is running up in price. I mean, as we knew it would.
Oh yeah,
we knew that it would.
One's cool.
The Sully is really cool. The Mickey and Minnie. The Mickey was a box lunch. I think the Minnie should have been an exclusive somewhere too. To be completely honest with you.
Yeah, they always kind of screw over Minnie with those.
Well, I think all of these could have been an exclusive somewhere.
Somebody could have gotten an exclusive somewhere. Target should have grabbed one. Everybody should have grabbed one at some point.
I think so. I think all of these could have been an exclusive to somewhere.
Why isn't one of these Walmarts? That Walmart is blue. blue.
Walmart is not this color blue. Walmart
Yeah,
is
but
it's
it's
some
still
kind of like
a-
Smurf, Papa Smurf blue.
I
It's just
agree,
god awful blue.
but put that blue Walmart sticker with one of these, and it would probably look pretty cool.
It probably would look really cool, but Walmart's got some god awful like Papa Smurf blue going
Hey,
on.
I think I got extra Walmart because remember those Marvel Zombies that were faked Walmart stickers. I still got some of those.
you mean how Walmart was putting their sticker on everything? Somebody somewhere, check this out. Somebody somewhere said they sell a lot faster if you put that sticker on. Put it on all of them. Put it on all of them. When it comes in, you just put the sticker on it.
They got Walmart. I got Marvel Zombies that say Walmart exclusive that were never Walmart exclusive.
Well, you know that would happen for a little while there. Every pop that you went to Walmart had a Walmart sticker on it. I got a couple of Deadpools up here somewhere that had the Walmart sticker on it. And I was like, man, I know these aren't Walmart exclusives. I was like, there's no way.
Somebody got a hold of a roll of Walmart exclusive stickers and just started blasting around everywhere.
I'm telling you what happened. Somebody was sitting in an office somewhere and they said, hey, man, those pops sell real fast with the Walmart sticker on it. And somebody else said, well, put it on all of them. And they said, yep, that's what we're doing. Just put it on every one of them. It worked for a minute, right?
Yeah, might as well.
It worked. It was Wayne, maybe. I mean, you never know. You know, I'm a sticker shopper. Papa Smurf blue. I hate Walmart blue. I have a campaign going on right now with their whole like new blue vest. It's just god awful ugly. The ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Now, this is a set that I think has kind of like slipped through the cracks again, and I don't really know why this set has slipped through the cracks, but this is going to be some more Jurassic Park stuff, and as we all know,
I like the top one. To me, I like the Raptor one.
Well, let me tell you the thing that I have discovered about the Jurassic Park stuff is the Jurassic Park stuff is kind of like a sleeper, right? I mean, it's this stuff that doesn't build a lot of hype, but then somehow sells out, right? I mean, it somehow sells out every time. That Jurassic Park movie poster that they just did is the best example that I could possibly give of this, right? I mean, I didn't see the hype behind it. Nobody really spoke about any hype behind it. And then they released it and it sold out within a few seconds. So there is a lot of hype behind the Jurassic Park stuff that is never really spoken. And this is something that you need to look out for. Now, I like
there's the Jurassic Park what are they called? Like the movie cover that came out with the T-Rex biting the raptor. That one's pretty badass. I might have to try to find that one.
Say that again.
There's a, like the case ones, where it has Jurassic Park movie poster basically.
That's what I was just talking about.
Yeah, is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. The movie poster that they just came out with. It's got the T-Rex in there, and it's going to be like 17 inches long, so it's going to be a little longer than they normally are. It's got a little bit more size to it. I think it's too expensive. It's got a little bit more size to it. I think it's going to be the same size, and I haven't measured them, as the dual albums that you got from Walmart here not too long ago. Remember when we had the Kiss dual albums, the Guns N' Roses? They had the album on one side, the Pops on the other side. I think it's going to be the same length as those, just turned up. Instead of on its side, it'll be turned up. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that it's going to look really, really cool too. And look, when I was saying that these are sleepers, this is another one that if you want, don't mess around with. Well, maybe you better go ahead and get it. These are both,
you see it, buy it.
These are both Target exclusives. We know when you have Target exclusives of anything they think is going to be hot, they come out with 10 lounge fly bags, 9,000 pens, 4 cups.
The glasses I just don't get.
Well, I mean, it must be working for them because they do it every single time. I mean, every time they come out with a drop that they think is going to be hot, it comes out with cups, it comes out with posters, it comes out with bags and pens, and I could go on and on and on how they come out with the exact same stuff every single time when it comes to the Target drops. But I mean, they must expect it to be a hot drop.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be a hot one, especially.
I like this, especially that top one. I mean, the Triceratops one's cool, but that top one is definitely. I mean, that's a classic movie moment in that movie, and I wouldn't mind having that on my shelf.
I don't know if this is.
How many movies will they make? It's Jurassic Park. They can make as many as they want. Science can keep going, and evolution can keep going, and they can always mix DNAs. You know, when we start getting T-Rex with pterodactyl wings, we know we've maybe gone too far.
I hope that they do the DNA just like they did the Time Girl from Loki. The little the little time. You remember the what was that called? I can't remember what it's called.
Miss Minutes.
Miss Minutes. That's it. Miss Minutes.
They have Mr. DNA.
What's that?
They have Mr. DNA.
Mr. DNA's not real.
Well, it was part of the cartoon.
No, it was never a real thing. They made
It was in the first movie.
No, it wasn't. They made that
Yes,
up.
it was.
No,
Mr. DNA was in the first movie when they were explaining, and then they broke out a little ride thing to go see the raptors break out of the
That's
egg.
some serious shit. You lucky you my boy.
I'm right. Come on, guys. Mr. DNA is in the first movie. He's only in the first movie. Mr. DNA is awesome, and I'm pissed that I missed that damn pop.
That's some serious shit. You lucky you my boy.
I'm sorry. I've never really had an opportunity to use that one.
We haven't had an opportunity to use that one in a while. You had to use that one last week during Mr. Sacco.
I could have used that one last week. I never really get an opportunity to use that one. So that was just a good time to use that one. Josh, how are you doing? It's good to see you in the house. I really thought that Mr. DNA was made up. Nope. I even thought that they said that he was made up, that he had never made it into the movie. I don't know this. I can't honestly tell you one way or the other. I vaguely remember someone saying that Mr. DNA was made up.
Oh, what?
What are we reading?
We meet what? I don't know what that.
I don't really know what that means.
Mr. DNA. No, you're driving me nuts.
I'm telling you, Mr. DNA's made up. There's no
Mr. DNA is not made up.
They made Mr. DNA up. They were like, how do I make money? And they said, well, we just make Mr. DNA up.
Here's Mr. DNA.
Yeah, but it's a real pop, but it's a made up character.
No, this is part of the cartoon.
No,
this is part of the cartoon that was in the movie. That when they were showing them how they mixed the DNAs and of frogs and stuff to bring the dinosaurs back.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. Put a thumbs down if you remember Mr. DNA.
If you remember Mr. DNA, put a thumbs up.
Put a thumbs down. YouTube won't let you thumbs down anymore. Go thumbs down if you remember Mr. DNA right now. Chase
Mr.
says
DNA was awesome.
Huh? I seen somebody said something about let me get back over there. Watch my box opening from. Oh, Simon, do you have that video up? You don't have that video up, do you? I hope you have that video up. Please tell me you have that video up.
Are we gonna have to play the clip?
So Josh says that he found the channel yesterday. He is a shoe collector. That is awesome, Josh. I am also a shoe collector. I don't really talk about it a whole lot. Every once in a while, you'll kind of catch that in my videos. I'll show my shoes that I just picked up, and I got a video that's going to be coming out here soon that I've kind of titled and been playing around with for a while. So that is really cool. How about you tell me what is your favorite shoe though? Because mine are Adidas. So throw a comment over there and let me know which ones are your favorite. That is awesome.
This video is not up.
Awesome. Simon says that he said video coming soon. Coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Well, I appreciate you. You're gonna have to let us know exactly when that drops. What do you have going on next week that you want to talk about?
I have no idea.
What do you mean?
This is actually the first time in a long time. I actually do not have any film footage right now to go through. I've gone through all film footage. I gotta go out and film something. Quick, guys, I got any ideas of which resort you guys want me to go to? I'll probably be going out on Thursday to go film something. I need something to edit. I'm like going edit crazy right now. I need something to edit.
What do you
Ever
mean?
since I finished the Florida Strawberry Festival.
Just make a video. What do you mean?
know.
It's just real easy. Just make a video walking around your house.
That's boring. Nobody
No,
wants
it's
to
not.
see that.
You got to make it exciting. What do you mean?
Nobody wants to see that.
Everybody wants to see that. How many of us want to see Mr. Techbot in a day life of Mr.
No, mind you, when we go on this vacation, my family already knows when we go on this vacation, it's not a pure vacation because a lot of that Grey Wolf Lodge that we're going to, I'm going to be filming a lot of it. I'm going to film the restaurants. I'm going to film, going out. I'm going to film the drive up. We plan on going up to Atlanta to go check out the Coke store. Be another video, stuff like that. Wait, the Strawberry Festival gets an honorable mention. Yes, I would agree with that. But yeah, I'll be doing a lot of filming there. But yeah, I need to go film something. Maybe I'll see if I can get maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll see if I can get an appointment for Sanaa on Thursday and go do a food review.
Chase said he's about to help you out. He's going to drop a video where he challenges you to do something. So he'll help you out. He's almost done editing it. I was really being serious. How many of y'all just want to see a day in the life of Mr. Techbot? I want to see a day in the life.
You don't want to see a day in the life of Mr. Techbot.
I definitely do. I think
I typically live a boring life.
Well, you should figure it out. So, how many of us? Throw a comment over there and tell him real quick that you want to see a day in the life of Mr. Techbot. This Friday, I have my WonderCon video that's going to be dropping. That one's a lot of fun. You're definitely want to check. It's actually one of them that I had a lot of fun making. So when I'm editing the ones that I have fun making, it for some reason they just feel better, even though maybe they're not. They just feel better. After that, I've got some new albums. I've got all kinds of stuff that I still need to edit, which is crazy. I don't normally have stuff that needs to be edited. I normally make them and edit them the same day. Not so much right now. So I've got like made, not edited. So right now I'm slowly going back through them and editing them. Make sure you come check me out this Friday. I did not see enough people over there telling us that they want to see like a day in the life of Mr. Techbot.
We did get. Do you have passes? Yes, I do have passes to Disney. But sometimes last minute getting reservations. You can't just go to Disney anymore. You have to have reservations to get into there. So maybe I will. Maybe I don't know. I haven't been in any of the parks in a while. There is no shrine, and if there was a shrine, it'd be kind of like the poop monster from Dogma.
I definitely think we should see a day in the life of Mr. Techbot. Definitely see a day in the life. I'm convinced that that's what we should do.
Most of it would be my kids jumping and trying to wrestle all over me, and that's about it. They just like to hop on pop.
That could be fun too. Well, hey guys, I truly appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget, next week we're going to be on Chris's channel, so make sure you come check us out there. Maybe we'll get better at advertising stuff. I don't know.
We're still trying to figure that whole part out.
I'm really bad.
2 years in, and we're still trying to figure that part out.
I'm really bad at advertising things.
But don't forget to hit that like button down below, as well as don't forget to hit that check out that Burger Life membership. Always become a Burger Life membership to help support Wayneko crew, and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Otherwise,
we'll catch you next time, guys. Have a good one,
guys.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sometimes the easiest things to do take the longest amount of time to get done. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but before we get out of here real quick, guys, don't forget to go check our channel memberships out. These are both very new features to Mr. Techbot and myself, but we're both very proud that we have made it to this point. So go check out our memberships. The link should be down in the description below. If it's not down in the description below, you should be able to go to any one of our videos and it'll be down in the description below. So make sure you go check that out. It's super cool, fun way to get interactive with the channel. You'll get some really cool icons, some really cool emojis you can drop over in that super chat. You can drop over there in that chat so that you can flex on everybody a little bit. And don't forget that any and all super chats will go down in the description after this video is over. Give us 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes to get it down in there. I mean, we might not be able to do it right away. You know, we've got to eat dinner and still hang out with our family, but we truly appreciate all of you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one.